Yo, what's going on, boys? Goldson back here with another adventure update. Today's Friday, thank fuck for that. What is it? The 9th of May already? It's the year's going very quickly now. The simulacrum is accelerating, but we are having fun playing World of Warcraft at the moment. And today's video is basically going to go through level 70 Twink boost guide. If you are interested in that, obviously you clicked on the video, might as well go check it out, see what I got to say. It's just going to be a simple guide today. A little bit of a theory, and then a video practical guide at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that if you want to see me go through and boost some new alts and that, and do the leveling route, so you can sort of see how I do it, just so you can get more familiarized with how Twink boosting works. I do have a video on my channel previously regarding a level 11 Fury Warrior Twink, which I had a lot of fun with but now exploring the level 70 Twink Demon Hunter. There's a few things there, a bit more buttons to press than just whirlwind, you know. Demon Hunters are very fun to play, very fast action, high damage, super fun to play. To be honest, I'm going to boost all of my characters, not this week, but next week in the upcoming classic time walking. So hopefully we can get all our alts from level 70 to 80. But yeah, let's get straight into the presentation. What's going down? My name's Goldson, a 36-year-old millennial bloke from Perth, Western Australia, you know, the land down under. Join me and my crew as we navigate the treacherous waters that is retail World of Warcraft. We are on a quest to obtain 100 million gold. I'll be showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly side of gold making with full transparency. Every Tuesday, I'll be counting me gold and seeing how many doubloons I get per hour. I'm not perfect, not by a long shot, but crikey, I'm working my ass off to get there slow and steady. So all aboard, you scurvy dogs. Drop me some helpful comments below and let's plunder that gold together. All right, boys, this is a presentation, short slideshow. Obviously I'll just go over it again. The goal of the video is to learn how to set up a level 70 Demon Hunter Twink. Twink is a specific term for overpowered toon, and boosted, overpowered, whatever you like, strong as shit, whatever. But Twink for the purpose of boosting toons from level 10 to 70. Predominantly you can use this to troll people in war mode PvP, because it absolutely dominates in any area below level 70. It's pretty wild, but yeah, let's go straight into it. So the question is, why Twink, man? Why do we have to Twink now? What's going on here? Well, in short, it's the fastest method to level alts, and the reason why you want to level alts is to have, well, in my opinion, is to have more alts, essentially an alt army. More alts means more gold, because we are utilizing concentration on the channel. So more alts means more concentration equals more gold, and we are in the business of obtaining as much gold as possible. So far, we are on a mission to get 100 million gold in the War Within. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully, we are halfway through the expansion right now, and we got another 50% to go. So hopefully the later 50% of the expansion is a bit more lucrative, and doing all this we can try and boost up our gold reserves, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. But as I said here, with optimized gear, it doesn't have to be optimized, we'll talk about that in a sec, but a level 70 character can deal massive scaled damage, obliterating enemies swiftly. You want to leverage this scaling advantage to power level characters from 10 to 70 in just only 1.5 hours. It's by far the fastest method that I've come across, because I normally level through rested experience and just questing casually, but experiencing this is way faster, way more efficient. So that's why we're going to Twink. So we're just trying to be more efficient with our time. But let's be honest, if you want to be efficient with your time, you're just going to be buying the WoW token, let's be honest. All right, so this page here is sort of like how to gear. It's relatively simple. You sort of just need to buy the gear off the auction house. You don't really need to farm for anything. I mean, there are other guides on the internet, YouTube, that show you how to go through the Dawn of the Infinite, how to farm all the bosses, get all the crafted gear. But if you've got maybe 500,000-600,000 gold or something sitting there, and you don't mind paying a bit, it's literally 2 tokens. I bought all this gear. less than 2 tokens, a piece. So just so you know, this is 515 gear. So if you go onto the auction house and you click on the little filter at the top right of the auction, you'll bring out this little box here. You just type in level range 70 to 70 and then usable only, and that filter there will filter out all the gear, and just search from item level 515 from the top to the bottom. You can see here we got some weapons for 15k, 25k, 45k. It all depends on your server. I'm on a high pop realm, Frostmourne Oceanic, and the high pop has more chances of having gear on it, and also more competition, meaning better prices for you. So if you're on a low pot realm, expect to pay a lot more gold for these 515 level 70 items. These are items that drop from, I don't know, that must be world B in the War Within. You can see here I've got a 434 ring, 483, gloves, and a 460 wrist. I don't think it really fucking matters to have all 515 gear, because you can see here my average is 512 item level. So if you're a bit strapped for cash, just buy all the 483 gear, and I'm pretty sure the 483 gear is going to be fine. It's not going to be as good as 515 gear, and also alternatively it's not as good as 545 gear. But to be honest, if you can get roughly a bit over 500 item level average, I think you're going to be absolutely fine. Talk about the enchants in the next slide. The enchants don't really make a difference. The only enchants that I probably would get would be the speed to the cloak, speed to the chest, and speed to the wrists. So that's just going to make yourself a bit more mobile. Also, if you are a demon hunter, if you go the mastery on the rings, mastery increases your speed, so you sort of get a bit more speed. But it gets to the point, you'll see it in the route, in the video, in the practical guide coming up, the route of where we go around in the Nokudon hold area. You don't want to be too fast, because if you're too fast, by the time you do a rotation, the mobs haven't spawned back yet. So it's not, to be efficient in grinding mobs, the trick is to go around the map like methodically and just kill everything, because by the time you go around again, everything's back up. This is assuming that you get onto a shard that no one's on, but obviously releasing a video like this, people are going to try it and you're going to have more competition. So ideally you want to make your twink make your twink on a low pop realm, because being on a high pop realm is definitely going to be competitive for mob tagging and stuff like that. But here's the picture of the route. So we're in Dragonflight, and that's the designated leveling zone as of right now, because all new players are going to come into Dragonflight. So all you got to do is come over to the Nokudon hold here. It's in the Anaran Plains. You can sort of see here. But this is an overview screenshot of sort of the route area. So there's a little hut here. That's where you park all your alts if you're boosting, or you tell if they just chill on the roof of this hut, doesn't matter. Like this whole area is still, if you're killing up over at the top right, they still get experience. And I'll show you in the practical guide, because I've got some alts here I'm going to show you. But basically I'll just go around one area and then I move to the next area, then I move to this area, and then around here. I'll show you. It takes about, I guess, 5 or 6 minutes to go through the whole area, and then that's probably how long it takes to respawn, but pretty basic. So here's my current weekly goal, because last week I used that methodology to level all of my alts up to level 70. I had 108 alts, and I was at 50% efficiency because I only had 2 accounts. So I was running 3 accounts, 1 booster and two accounts for the. But if you had more accounts, so if you had 4 or 5 accounts total, you can effectively boost 4 of your own characters if you got the added WoW accounts. But that's totally up to you. But so my mission this week, and I'll show you on stream this week, is to showing you how I'm putting professions on these alts. That's pretty much my goal. I spent 1 week to level them up, and this week I'm going to bring them into the War Within and get the professions going on them. And then next week we're going to take them into classic time walking. It's going to be fun. So stay tuned. But yeah, speaking of stay tuned, if you haven't had a look at my channel properly, I got some videos on here. Give us a subscribe. We've got 3,100 subscribers now, so thanks very much for all the subscribers. Hopefully the content is enough for you boys. So I really make a weekly video every week just showing my journey update, weekly recap every Tuesday. And I normally do 1 or 2 videos depending on how busy I am. Today this is the extra video for the week, so minimum 1 video a week, sometimes 2, 3. It all depends on what. If I'm not busy, I can make as many videos as I like. But yeah, I am on a documented journey towards 100 million gold. We stream it on Twitch now, so give us a follow on Twitch. If you are on X, check out my daily tips and tricks, and anything I find it interesting in the game, I'll put it on Twitter X, just so you know. Additional tips and tricks before we get into the video practical guide. We got efficient alt leveling. So you use this method to quickly level 4 alts with maximum efficiency, requiring 5 accounts total. So that's if you want to get real efficient and hyper scaled up. It's not for everyone, but if you are looking at getting an alt army, like a legit big time alt army, this is definitely the method to use currently. Gold earning opportunity. You could sell boosting services to generate in-game gold. This is 100% a thing. So if you do like boosting and you have people using that, you can charge them, I don't know, 50k to level up their alts, and you can spend you could probably, if you had 4 guildies and you just charge them 50,000 gold each, and I said I'll spend an hour and a half leveling up your alts for you, you could make 200k, pretty easily. It's up to you, like whatever you want to do, you can use it however you want. Also, time walking boosting. You can use this level 70 Twink to boost your alts from 70 to 80 during time walking events. This is definitely the fastest method in the current expansion. We will be showing that next week, not this week, next week. So next reset, we're going to show you how I'm going to level all the alts up to 80, because I'm going to get them up to 80 anyway. So I might as well just spend that whole week trying to get them all the way up to 80. We'll give it a good go, but it's no rush. We've got from now until the end of the War Within to boost them up to 80. There's no rush. So we really can just wait until we get either Warlords or Drainer, Time Walking, Classic Time Walking. Oh, what else is good? Cataclysm Time Walking is no good. Probably Mr. Pandaria Time Walking is probably not bad. But yeah, no rush. Also, just so you know, if you are going to go this level 70 Twink, you got to ensure your Twink is on a separate account that doesn't have the War Within expansion for the boost to work. Because if you have the War Within, as soon as you hit level 70, you automatically go into the higher bracket, and at level 70 you can't turn off EXP. So, but if you don't have the War Within and you only have Dragonflight or just the base game with the one, you can literally set up a new account and just have like a 30-day subscription, and then you're good to go. Then just level up a Demon Hunter, level up any 70 if you want. You can go Boomkin, Monk, doesn't matter, because the damage doesn't really matter. But I like Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter's fun. But yeah, so that's the end of the theory. We're going to go into the practical guide now, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll skip edit to that one. Radio. So this is the practical side of things. So as you can see, we're in Nokudan Hold. Just going to park ourselves on top of the hut. This hut here is basically where you put all your alts or whoever you are boosting. You can tell we are not synchronized. There's people here already, which is okay. But for the purposes of boosting your alts, I want to just quickly go through how to get them into the group. And yeah, so what I'll do, I'll open my friends list, and I've got some alts here that I've logged in already. So we're just going to go ahead and invite all of these alts. So these could be your alts or friends, guildies, whatever. And you can see here, I've got the four alts here. I'm going to go ahead and accept the group invites. All right. Okay. Now that they are all in the one group, you can see here on the left, but they're not phased. So to phase up, we have on the party leader, and then there's a button here in the quest or map and quest log that says party or start party sync. There you go. So you click that button, press start, and then you'll go over to the alts, and then the alts will be like, oh, okay, accept. Then we synchronize the party. Okay, so now that the party's synchronized, we now have all of our alts in the one instance or shard. You can see there, and all these guys are level 10. All right, so just a big note, and I know for sure people are going to ask this in the comments, and I'm going to tell you right now, so do pay attention. If you're at the stage of the boost of your boosting and you realize that then even though you do a party sync, they're not like in the same shard, and the reason why is because when you created the account and you went through Stormwind or Orgrimmar or whatever, and then because when you start a brand new account level 10, you automatically get a quest that says, oh, hey, you want to go to the Dragon Isles? You click that, and then you do the little intro quest, and then you end up taking the boat over to the Dragon Isles, or alternatively, the portal you just take the portals to get there. But if you've done all that, and that's all you've done, then you're going to experience the party sync failure. And the reason is you got to go back to Stormwind or Orgrimmar and talk to Chromie, and then tell her, say, hey, look, I want to be in the Dragonflight Chromie time scenario. Alternatively, if your boosting character, your level 70 Twink, doesn't have Chromie time on, but there's a high chance you are in Chromie time in Dragonflight, so you just got to make sure all of your accounts or all the people in your party have Chromie time turned on, otherwise the synchronization won't work. All right, but the methodology is simple. Right now there's people in here already, but all you have to do is pull mobs like so. As you kill them, your alts will get a lot more experience. Right, so all my characters are level 10, so all we have to do is go around the world really, but because there's people here already, there's a bit more competition. I highly suggest making sure your Twink guy is on a low pop realm. But this realm here is Frostmourne, so like everything's being killed already. People are onto this already. So, but what I'll do, I'll swap to war mode, because I know there's not going to be many people in war mode. Oh, and we got a bottle of mysterious wisdom. So if you don't know right now, you can get an extra 10% experience if you loot something, and then yeah, you got a chance of getting a 10% experience pot. So we like that. But like, okay, just so you know, that's how you set up, and all you have to do is go around and kill shit. But right now, for the purposes of showing you the guide or the leveling route, we've gone into war mode just to show you how I personally was leveling. So war mode, oh, there's people around. But yeah, in war mode, I leveled in war mode, and all I did was I would start somewhere here. I would pull everything, and what I'll do, I would I'll pull everything, and then I'll line a sight, pull into this little hut. Because if you go into the hut, it pulls all of them in there, and then you just I-beam them all down. So I-beam them all down, they're finished. Then I'll pull more into here. Again, going into the hut, just finding myself around a little corner. As soon as you break line of sight, they all just come straight in on you, which is a bit more efficient. Because if you don't line of sight, then you got to go and kill them, the ranged ones. There's ranged mobs out there called the hunting. I'll show you. Hunt master. See, these hunt masters, they're ranged. But the sentries are good. If you tag the sentries, they'll come to you. But the hunt masters are the ones who are, ranged. So you want to tank on the hunt masters. You can see the demon hunter just chewing through these elite mobs. And depending on if you've got these or you're boosting your, they would be gaining about a level every 1.5 or 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. So on if you're boosting four accounts, then you can effectively level 4 dudes every minute and a half. So it's like super efficient. And I've sussed out the route for me is to like line of sight as much as I can. So I'll pull everything and I just line of sight. And once they come in, boom, start unleashing everything. Got metamorphosis there. As soon as that's done, we move up to the top area. So we've cleared down here. We're up on the middle section. Now we're going to go up to the top, and we're literally clearing every single area of every single mob. And I've done this a fair few times to sort of know what I can pull, what I can't pull. And every time I go around in a circle, everything's back up again. So this pull's I like this pull. I just chuck on Immo Aura, run through them all, and that's it. Bring them all together, chop them down, bang, another, more. It's just very quick, man. And all you have to do is do this for like an hour, hour and a half to level all your level 10s to level 70, which is what you want, right? Yeah, some of these guys, it depends, the Hunt Masters or the Sentries spawn. So the Sentry, I'll just tag him and I know he's going to run to me. These guys would tank him on the Hunt Master. Beautiful. Now this area is not as clustered, it's just fine, but it gives you time for the mobs to respawn. Yeah, I did this on 108 ults and I wasn't as efficient. I was leveling only two guys at a time. If I knew about this when I started my venture, I would have leveled all of my ults. This is the most efficient way to level from 10 to 70, and especially when you got multiple accounts. Also, you can use this to boost your mates. You can sell boosts for gold and trade channels, so it's a good gold making method, especially if you like doing this kind of grindy stuff. There you go. So you could charge people 50k each or whatever and just tell them to sit there and don't do anything, and then they're obligated. As soon as they pay up front, you just go through and just boost them up, and then when they hit level 70 you just remove them from the group. And if they want to bring more in, they'll just pay you again. I was doing this all week on stream last week, so it was good. We did have some trolls come in. That's the benefits of being streaming. If you are in war mode, there's a high probability there's going to be people out there trying to grief you, so just be aware of that. But yeah, again, I would definitely go into a low pop realm and or go into war mode. But if you go into war mode, you have to level your ults to 20 first. So it might be for you, it might not be for you, but like it's still relatively quick. Like right now, if you're not using the bonuses, you're probably at like 55% experience gain. You can see here, I'm literally pulling everything. I'll grab you guys. Very, very, very fun with the melee. And this is really good too for learning a new class. If you never played, doing this flat out is going to make you improve your muscle memory, get better. But look at it, it's just melting, absolutely melting. But yeah, everyone's different, I guess. So you don't have to follow my exact route. This is just the route that I've found to be the best, because I'm literally killing everything. So I would tag this guy, tag him, throw glaive on this guy, and then I'll run into the hut here. As soon as I go into the hut, they all start running. You can see them coming around because they can't hit you if they can't see you. So you're sort of using, this is a tank thing, line of sight. If you don't know what line of sight is, this is what they do. I'll I-beam this guy, boom. The sentry over here, I'll throw glaive, Immo Aura, pull these guys. I'll pull these guys here, taunt, and then straight into the little hole. I'll go into the corner just to bring them all in. Yep, you see that? Here we go. Boom. And just keep going. And we've gone full circle now, so everything's spawned back again, so we just keep going around and around and around. I don't know how long it's taken, but like depending on your skill and how efficient you are killing the mobs, it will determine how quickly you get your ults to level 70. But yeah, hopefully you sort of know what I've done with these ults and how to boost. It's relatively simple. You can use a boomkin, but just be wary if you want to use the level 20 or level 70 Twink in time walking. It's better to do as a tank purely for survivability purposes, mobility as well, because you can sort of rush your way through the dungeon really quickly. We're going to showcase that next week with classic time walking coming up. That's going to be super fun. We're going to boost our ults up to level 80, hopefully. We'll see how we go. All my ults are currently sitting in a rested experience location, and hopefully by next week we're going to have a full bar of rested. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Come check out me on stream. I'm going to be streaming all weekend, and I'm going to show you how I'm getting all my ults professions set up. So I'm trying to do it efficiently. So yeah, come hang out on stream. Yeah, take it easy, boys. Thanks.